Barré volet, son segment que nous gagnons dans téléimage aux gens pour nous permettre, pour nous dire, attention, pour nous permettre de reconnaître les monde à essayer et casser pour être sous téléphone ou bien des internet. Mon ça caché, c'est des scammers, c'est volets, c'est magouyè. Attention, pinga. Warning, c'est ça qu'on a fait là. Et bien, ces jours-ci, gagné non seulement mon songe, semaine passée, nous avons parlé de voler, ça a pris qui prétendent que ces pasteurs y a invité en prière pour Haïti sur WhatsApp, nous songe. Fois ça, c'est des gens qui cachent des téléphones, non? Qu'après l'eau, et pour l'eau, écrit sur téléphone, nous, numéro écrit là, marqué Bank of America. Ou bien quelle que soit banque là. Donc, c'est les gens qui cachent des numéros, ça, ils prétendent que c'est banque là qui a pris l'eau. Ils disent que ils remarqué que gagné un transfert Zelle qui fait soit compte qui prend comme soit compte qui vaut de l'autre côté, ils disent soit Californie, soit New Jersey, soit quel que soit État. Ils disent attention, c'est un monde qui a essayé prend corbeau.
Et puis c'est eux qui volent.
C'est comme si c'est banque là justement qui a dit qu'on volait qui a essayé voler. Et puis c'est eux qui volent by the way. Et ça yo dit ou va regarder, nous même tout nous kembe une dans voler ça qui te pensé t'a venir prendre nous kembe yo, nous va fort tendre des conversations que nous gagne une nan yo qui propose c'est Bank of America gagne un corps qui retiré son account via Zelle qui a voué dans l'autre état, en Californie. Et puis pour le prendre corps là, pour l'entrer sous compte PAM, pour le prendre corps PAM, li mandem bali code que la voyez ban moyen. Donc c'est là pour nous faire attention. D'abord, c'est pas répondre à appel ça. Les nous ouais que appel l'antigen suspect, raccrocher téléphone, pas même continuer par là avec eux.
Beaucoup de gens nous peur pour le téléphone
Voilà, c'est obligé au téléphone les amis, ou pas qu'à faire mon faut pas répondre téléphone nous, mais faut prêter attention et ça fait faire exercice ensemble avec vous. Et ça fait nous venir avec segment ça pour nous faire identifier, pour nous faire ouais nous-mêmes là nous faire expérience, nous enregistrer, nous prendre pour nous porter le barou, son façon pour gon idée, pour que connaît pour soumettre pour pas quitter au prend, pour pas quitter au casser pour tout. Parce que sous bail code là, sous bail information que mando par téléphone, il y a entré sous bank account, il y a dévalisé, il y a déchépillé tout bank account. Donc faites attention, pinga. Ces jours-ci, il y a des gens qui cachent des numéros de téléphone qui proposent ces banques que yoyé. Donc on a regardé barré volet, nous te baron volet, nous kembel et n'a forêt qui Jean volet ça opéré. À nous suivre.
And am I speaking with Saint Valerio?
This is him speaking.
And again, all calls are being recorded and monitored for own safety and assurance purposes, okay? We suspected some fraudulent activity regarding your Advantage Plus checkings account.
Okay.
Back for about 20 minutes ago, there was a Walmart transaction coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina, totaling to the amount of $748.38. Did you authorize this transaction here?
No, I did not.
Okay, so again, you are not currently visiting the state of North Carolina. You are still in the state of New York.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So this transaction for a fact does seem to be fraudulent. I am going to decline this transaction immediately. As well, I will have to have your debit card closed out and a new one issued out to the address that I do have listed on file. Due to the fraudulent transactions, I will expedite your new debit free of charge for next day service. So your new debit card will be arriving for you tomorrow. Okay, that will be arriving FedEx, and that is no signature required. Okay.
Okay.
Just a few more moments here. So I did have an address listed on file, and are you familiar with this address here?
No, I have no idea of that address. That's not my address.
Okay. Okay. So again, just the beginning digits there. What should be that valid address, which I should have shown for you?
No, you should have my valid address. You should have the correct address. That's not my address, actually.
Correct. And as I am stating, only the beginning digits here. I am not asking for the full address here. I do need to see if we do have that address listed on file. We do see that there were updates made to your mailing address as of today. So I am trying to see which address should be the correct address here. And again, that is only the beginning digits. I am not asking for the full address here.
Or you're asking for the beginning digit of the address that you have on file. You do have the address on file. Hopefully you have it, because that is not my address.
Correct. Like, I do have multiple addresses listed on file. I am trying to see which address should be the valid address and which address is fraudulent.
Well, you should have. Okay, you say you have the address. Okay, so well, the address that you have, well, whatever you have, that should be the address. But the one that you just stated is not my address, unfortunately. So I think there is a problem there. I don't know who's.
Okay, so as well, I did have an email address listed on file as the Valerio teleimage@gmail.com. And are you familiar with this email?
That is my email address, correct?
Correct. So that should be the correct email address listed on file. Okay. So I am going to decline and override all transactions immediately. As well, upon reviewing the account, I do see as if coming out of the state of North Carolina, there were some third-party transactions being attempted as well, using the third-party feature called Zelle. Are you familiar with the feature called Zelle?
I don't have Zelle on my account.
Correct. So within the past 20 minutes ago, you have not authorized any Zelle transactions coming out of the state of North Carolina.
No, I did not.
Okay. So we do see there's that Zelle transaction coming out of the state of North Carolina, totaling to the amount of $900, which you did not authorize.
Correct.
As well, we do see there's that separate Zelle coming out of North Carolina as well, totaling to the amount of $1,150, which you did not authorize.
Correct.
Okay. So we are going to make sure you are not held accountable. As well, I do see Zelle transactions in the past coming out of the state of New York. You are stating that you have never used Zelle with us, not even in the past. Am I correct?
Maybe in the past, but recently, no.
Okay. Okay, so I am going to decline and override all transactions. It is a very good thing here that we did catch on to these third-party Zelle transactions. Those are a very urgent matter, okay? They were trying to be a few steps ahead of us here using Zelle, which that is third-party. Again, we do partner with Zelle. As you do see, Zelle is a different company from us here, okay?
Correct.
So as of right now, Zelle does currently have those funds. If Zelle was to release those over to those fraudulent people, then you may see those funds debited from your available balance, okay? But you did state here that you did not authorize those transactions, so we are going to make sure that does not happen, okay? We are going to make sure those funds are taken back from Zelle, as well as those fraudulent people with that third-party reversal process.
Okay.
So just a few moments here. So it does seem here as if those Zelle transactions were scheduled to be released. We do want to make sure that Zelle was not able to release any funds, okay? So I did remove the restrictions from all online banking. I would need you to log in to your Bank of America mobile app. Once you are logged in, just look at your last transactions as well as your available balances, okay? And please make sure that everything does look normal for you, okay? Make sure Zelle did not try to release any funds.
Correct.
Okay, so I did remove that restrictions. Just go ahead and let me know once you are logged in, okay? Okay, and you were able to get logged in there. Am I correct?
Correct. I'm able to log in.
Okay, so once you are logged in, as I did state, just look at your last transaction as well as your available balances, okay? And please make sure that everything does look normal for you there, okay? Make sure Zelle did not try to release any funds.
I don't see any Zelle here.
Okay, so you did look at your transaction list for your last transaction, as well as that available balance for your checking. Am I correct? And that does look normal. Because as I did state, if Zelle did release those funds, you would see those funds debited from your available balance. Okay, so for that Advantage Plus banking that I do have showing on my end, okay, on your end, what is it stating that balance is showing there? I am going to decline and override all transactions, but again, I am asking on your end, for that checkings, what is it showing as of right now your balance is stating there?
Okay, let me see fraud. Let me send this on fraud. Okay.
No, and as I am asking, you do not need to send anything to fraud. We are taking care of all transactions. What I am asking is on your end, what is it saying your available balance is showing?
No, you should
On
see.
your end, what is it saying your available balance is?
I know you should see yourself, but here I'm declining those. Okay. Let me decline. I'm sending it to actually fraud. Okay, yes. I just sent it for fraud. Okay.
And you did set what for fraud there?
No, I'm sending it to fraud. I'm actually doing it in the app. This is a fraudulent activity. Okay. So I just sent it. Okay. So I think it's done.
Asking here, and are you having a hard time hearing me? I am asking you a question here. Okay, we are over a recorded line. On your end, what is it saying your available balance is showing on your end?
Yeah, that's something
for
you
your
should.
Checking.
Yes, I know, but that's something you should see also on your end. But whatever I'm seeing here, I'm actually sending it.
I do have your available. I do have your available balance showing on my end. There were third-party transactions that were attempted. We do need to go over that information over a recorded line. So again, at any time, if you would like to verify that I am a true fraud specialist, I would want you to verify. As you do see, I am calling from the 1-800-732-9194. That number will be showing right there in your call log, okay? So if you would like to place a call over to that number, just to verify, that will state Bank of America, or the same exact number that I am calling from can be found on our Bank of America website at bankofamerica.com. Okay, so at any time, if you would like to verify that I am a true fraud specialist, I would want you to verify, but there are certain questions that we do need to go over whenever there are fraudulent transactions placed on your account here.
Okay, very well. Now it says I have to call the bank. Okay, let me do that. Let me call the fraud department. Let me call them now. Hold on. Let me call them.
Okay, and do me a favor and please untuck your dick, okay?